আগের ফাইলের কন্টিনিউশন, পেজ 360. Direct speech should. He said, I should call my father. Indirect speech should. He said that he should call his father. Direct speech, she said, we should love nature. Indirect speech, she said that we should love nature. Would. Direct speech, he said, I would apply for the post of a clerk. Indirect speech, would. He said that he would apply for the post of a clerk. He said, I would stand by my friend. Indirect speech, he said that he would stand by his friend. Direct speech, could. C-O-U-L-D, could. She said, I could ride a bicycle. Indirect speech, she said that she could ride a bicycle. He said, I could not learn the lesson. Indirect speech, he said that he could not learn the lesson. Direct speech, might. She said, my friend might come. Indirect speech, might. She said that her friend might come. He said, might get there in time. Indirect speech, he said that Shima might get there in time. Direct speech, ought to. Indirect speech, direct speech, ought to. He said they ought to apologize. Indirect speech, he said that they ought to apologize. Direct speech, she said such things ought not to be allowed. Indirect speech, she said that such things ought not to be allowed. Note, verb of reporting. A. Occasionally, we do not need to change the present tense into the past in the information in the indirect speech is still true. পরোক্ষ উক্তিতে প্রকাশিত তথ্য সর্বদা সত্য হলে প্রেজেন্ট টেন্সকে পাস্ট টেন্সে পরিবর্তিত করতে হয় না। Direct speech, he said milk is white. Reported speech, he said that milk is white. Page 361. B. We do not normally change the tense if the statement is still relevant. However, we can change the tense to report objectively or to suggest that the statement is no longer valid. উক্তিটির প্রাসঙ্গিকতা বজায় থাকলে সাধারণত টেন্সের পরিবর্তন হয় না, কিন্তু নিরপেক্ষভাবে উপস্থাপনের জন্য কিংবা বক্তব্যের গ্রহণযোগ্যতা না থাকলে টেন্সের পরিবর্তন আবশ্যক। পেজ 361. Direct speech, he said, I know the way. Reported speech, he said that he knows the way. Direct speech, I said I will retire from teaching in 2025 and devoted myself to creative writing. Reported speech, I said that I will retire from teaching in 2025 and devoted myself to creative writing. The speech will remain valid up to the year of retirement, so change in tense is not necessary. See, as a rule, the simple past tense change to the past perfect, but in practice, especially in spoken English, it is often left unchanged. This can be done without causing confusion about the relative time of action. নিয়ম অনুসারে সিম্পল পাস্ট টেন্স পরিবর্তিত হয় পাস্ট পারফেক্টে, কিন্তু কার্যক্ষেত্রে বিশেষত কথাবার্তায় এর পরিবর্তন ঘটে না। ঘটনাবলীর সময় সংক্রান্ত বিভ্রান্তি এড়ানো সম্ভব হলে সিম্পল পাস্টের পরিবর্তন নাও করা যেতে পারে। এক্সাম্পল, ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ, she said I love him. In direct speech, she said that she had loved him. If we say she said that she loved him, it would create confusion about the relative time of the action. Direct speech, he said Ram arrived on Friday. In direct speech, he said that Ram arrived or had arrived on Friday. D. We change the tense when a statement is untrue or out of date at the time and place of reporting. কোনো বিবৃতি প্রকাশকালে স্থান ও কাল অসত্য বা বেমানান হলে আমরা টেন্সের পরিবর্তন করি। Direct speech, he said to us, I know the way. Reported speech, he told us that he knew the way, but he took the wrong turning. E. The past tense in time clause does not normally change in reported speech. কোনো প্রত্যক্ষ উক্তিতে past tense এ time clause বোঝালে reported speech এ সাধারণত টেন্সের পরিবর্তন ঘটে না। Direct speech, she said, when I lived in Delhi, I often met her. In direct speech, she said that when she lived in Delhi, she often met or had met her. If in the direct speech or a part, therefore, if the past tense described a status of affair which still exists, the tense of the reported speech remains same as the direct speech. প্রত্যক্ষ উক্তি বা তার কোনো অংশে past tense দ্বারা যদি এমন কোনো তথ্য বর্ণনা করা হয় যা এখনো বিদ্যমান, তাহলে পরোক্ষ উক্তিতে টেন্সের পরিবর্তন হয় না। Direct speech, he said, I decided not to buy the car because it was not fuel efficient. In direct speech, he said that he had decided not to buy the car because it was not fuel efficient. G. Although in theory the past continuous tense changes to the past perfect continuous, in practice it usually remains unchanged except when it refers to a completed action. যদিও নিয়ম অনুসারে past continuous tense পরিবর্তিত হয়, past perfect continuous এ ব্যবহারিক ক্ষেত্রে এটি অপরিবর্তিত থেকে যায় যদি না এটি শেষ হওয়া কাজকে বোঝায়। Direct speech, he said, we were thinking of selling the car but we have decided not to sell it. In direct speech, he said that they had been thinking of selling the car but they had decided not to sell it. Page 362. In the following distance, the tense is not changed. Direct speech, she said, when I saw him, he was eating rice. In direct speech, she said that when she saw him, he was eating rice. H. In the case of probable condition, the past tense remains unchanged. অসম্ভব বা অবাস্তব শর্তের ক্ষেত্রে past tense অপরিবর্তিত থাকে। Direct speech, he said, if I were a king, I would have been happy. In direct speech, he said that if he were a king, he would have been happy. Direct speech, the student said, we wish we didn't have to take exams. In direct speech, the student said that they wished they did not have to take exams. 3. Change of pronouns and possessive adjectives. General rule, pronouns and possessive adjective usually change from first or second person except when the speaker is reporting his own words. This change of pronouns and possessive adjectives may affect the verb. বক্তা নিজেই কথক না হলে pronoun বা possessive adjective সাধারণত ফার্স্ট বা সেকেন্ড পারসনে থাকলে পরিবর্তিত হবে। এই পরিবর্তন ভার্বকেও প্রভাবিত করতে পারে। ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ 1. She said, I have made a serious mistake. In direct speech, she said that she had made a serious mistake. Direct speech 2. I say I am happy. In direct speech, I say that I am happy. Specific case, rule 1. First person pronoun in reported speech, that is I, we, me, us, mine or ours, is not changed in the pronoun. Subject of reporting verb is also first person pronoun. কথক নিজে বক্তা হলে first person pronoun যেমন I, we, me, us, mine or ours এর পরিবর্তন ঘটে না। Example, direct speech 1. I said I am reading. In direct speech, I said that I was reading. Direct speech 2. We say we are free citizens. In direct speech, we say that we are free citizens. Page 363. Rule 2. First person pronoun in reported speech, that is I, we, me, us, mine or ours, is changed according to the pronoun of the reporting verb is the subject is third person, that is he, she, it, they, him, his, her, them or their. রিপোর্টিং ভার্বের কর্তা হিসেবে ব্যবহৃত প্রোনাউনটি থার্ড পারসনে থাকলে উদ্ধৃতিতে ব্যবহৃত ফার্স্ট পারসন প্রোনাউনগুলি পরিবর্তিত হয় রিপোর্টিং ভার্বের সাবজেক্ট অনুযায়ী। এক্সাম্পল, ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ, she said I am busy. In direct speech she said that she was busy. Direct speech, he said I have nothing to say. In direct speech he said that he had nothing to say. Rule 3, second person pronoun in reported speech, that is you, yours, is changed according to the person addressed to, that is the object of the reporting verb. রিপোর্টেড স্পিচ এ সেকেন্ড পারসন প্রোনাউনগুলি পরিবর্তিত হয় শ্রোতা বা যাকে উদ্দেশ্য করে বলা হয়েছে তার অবস্থান অনুযায়ী। এক্সাম্পল, ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ, she said to me you are really very punctual. In direct speech she told me that I was really very punctual. Direct speech 2, she said to him you are really very punctual. In direct speech she told him that he was really very punctual. He said to Rina, I want to know your address. In direct speech, he told Rina that he wanted to know her address. Rule 4. The third person pronoun in reported speech, that is he, she, it, they, him, hers, them, their, is not changed in indirect speech. রিপোর্টেড স্পিচ এর ক্ষেত্রে থার্ড পারসনে থাকা প্রোনাউনগুলির পরিবর্তন ঘটে না। এক্সাম্পল, ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ, they said she is now writing a book. In direct speech they said that she was then writing a book. Direct speech 2, you said they are happy. In direct speech you said that they are happy. 4. Modification of these and these, this and these, this and these. 1. When this is used in the expression, it usually becomes that. সময়বাচক শব্দ বন্ধে ব্যবহৃত this পরিবর্তিত হয় that এ। Direct speech, he said I will go to Kolkata this week. In direct speech he said that he would go to Kolkata that week. Page 364. Page 364. 2. When these and that are used as adjectives, they normally change to the. These এবং that যদি adjective হিসেবে ব্যবহৃত হয় সেক্ষেত্রে পরিবর্তিত হয় the-তে, the-তে। Direct speech, she said I have bought this bag for my brother. In direct speech she said that she had bought the bag for her brother. 3. When these and that are used as pronouns, they normally change to it, the, them. These এবং that যদি pronoun হিসেবে ব্যবহৃত হয় এরা পরিবর্তিত হয় it, they, them ইত্যাদি। Direct speech, she said I will take this up tomorrow. In direct speech she said that she would take it or the matter, the thing, up the next day. 4. When these are used as adjectives or pronouns to indicate choice, they normally become the ones near her or him, etc. or the statement can be otherwise modified. যখন these বা these কোনো পছন্দ বোঝাতে ব্যবহৃত হয় তখন এটি পরিবর্তিত হয় the ones near him ইত্যাদি বা প্রয়োজন মতো অন্য কোনো শব্দ বন্ধে। Direct speech, she said I will have this one. In direct speech she said that she would have the one near her, or she pointed out that she should have the one she wanted. 5. Modification in expressions of time and place. Rule 1. Adverb এবং adverbial denoting nearness, that is time words and place words, are changed as follows. সময়বাচক এবং স্থানবাচক অ্যাডভার্ব বা অ্যাডভার্বিয়াল স্থানকালে নৈকট্য বোঝালে তা পরিবর্তিত হয় স্থানকালের দূরত্ব বোধ শব্দে। ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ দিস, ইনডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ দ্যাট, দিস, দোজ। প্রথমে পড়ছি ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ, তারপরে পড়ছি ইনডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ। দিস, দ্যাট, দিস, দোজ, হিয়ার, দেয়ার, herewith, therewith, hereafter, thereafter, hereupon, here, thereupon, herein, therein, hither, thither, hence, hence, thence, thence, now, then, today, that day, tonight, that night, yesterday, the day before or the previous day, tomorrow, the next day or the day after or the following day, last night or yesternight, the night before or the previous night, the day before yesterday, 2 days before, the day after tomorrow, in 2 days time or 2 days after, last week or month or year, the week or month or year before or the previous week, month or year, ago, before, a month বা year ago, a month or year before, thus, thus, so, in that way, long ago, long before, next week, month বা year, the week or month or year after or the following week or month or year. Page 365, example, direct speech, she said to me, I do not like this. Indirect speech, she told me that she did not like that. Direct speech, he said, I received your letter yesterday. Indirect speech, he said that he had received my letter the previous day. Direct speech, he said, I am busy now. Indirect speech, he said that he was busy then. Direct speech, Olivia said, my father died a year ago. Indirect speech, Olivia said that her father died a year before. Rule 2, it remains unchanged. It অপরিবর্তিত থাকে। Direct speech 1, he said, it is my pen and I like it very much. In direct speech, he said that it was his pen and he liked it very much. Direct speech, he said, it is my duty to help others in distress. In direct speech, she said that it was her duty to help others in distress. Rule 3, if a speech is made and reported on the same day, modification and time word is not necessary. একই দিনে উপস্থাপনার ক্ষেত্রে উক্তিটির সময়বাচক শব্দের পরিবর্তন দরকার নেই। Direct speech, at breakfast this morning, she said, I will go to Chennai tomorrow. In direct speech, at breakfast this morning, she said that she would go to Chennai tomorrow. Direct speech, at lunch today, he said, I received an interesting message from my boss yesterday. In direct speech, at lunch today, he said that he had received an interesting message from his boss yesterday. Rule 4, if a speech is made and reported at the same place, modification to place word is not necessary. একই স্থানে উপস্থাপনের ক্ষেত্রে উক্তিটির স্থানবাচক শব্দের পরিবর্তন দরকার নেই। Direct speech, he said, I will come here tomorrow. In direct speech, he said he would come here the next day. Rule 5, while reporting time, words are to be modified and adjusted logically. সময়বাচক শব্দের পরিবর্তনের ক্ষেত্রে যুক্তিযুক্তভাবে রূপান্তর ঘটাতে হবে। Speech reporting, days Friday, he said, I am starting the day after tomorrow. Saturday, he said that he was starting tomorrow. Sunday, he said that he was starting today. Page 366, Rule 6, if the reporting verb in the present tense change in time, word and place, word is not necessary. রিপোর্টিং ভার্বটি প্রেজেন্ট টেন্সে থাকলে সময়বাচক এবং স্থানবাচক শব্দের পরিবর্তন ঘটে না। ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচ, 1. He says, I want to come here now. The indirect speech, he says that he wants to come here now. Note 7. Come becomes go. Come পরিবর্তিত হয় go তে. Direct speech 1. He said, I will come to your office tomorrow. Indirect speech, he said he would go to my office the next day. Basic rule of narration change at a glance. 1. The indirect speech is an assertive sentence is not placed within inverted commas. Indirect speech বা পরোক্ষ উক্তি হচ্ছে একটি সাধারণ বিবৃতিমূলক বাক্য, একে উদ্ধৃতি চিহ্নের মধ্যে রাখা হয় না। 2. The reported speech being with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Reported speechটি শুদ্ধ হয় ক্যাপিটাল লেটার দিয়ে আর শেষ হয় ফুল স্টপে। 3. The reporting verb is changed according to the function to the speech. উক্তিটির ফাংশন অনুসারে রিপোর্টিং ভার্ব এর পরিবর্তন ঘটে। 4. Said to is changed into told. Said to plus object পরিবর্তিত হয় told এ। 5. The pronouns and possessives are changed while changing the speech from direct to indirect. উক্তি পরিবর্তনের ক্ষেত্রে pronoun এবং possessive এর পরিবর্তন করতে হয়। 6. If the reporting verb is in the present tense, in tense of the speech is not changed. Reporting ভার্বটি প্রেজেন্ট টেন্সে থাকলে উক্তিটি টেন্সের পরিবর্তন হয় না। 7. If the reporting verb is in the future tense, in tense of the speech is not changed. Reporting ভার্বটি ফিউচার টেন্সে থাকলে উক্তিটি টেন্সের পরিবর্তন হয় না। 8. In the reporting verb is in the past tense, in tense of the speech is changed to corresponding past form. Reporting ভার্বটি past tense এ থাকলে উক্তিটি টেন্সের পরিবর্তন ঘটে। Direct speech simple present change to indirect speech simple past. Present continuous direct speech change to indirect speech past continuous. Direct speech present perfect change to indirect speech past perfect. Direct speech present perfect continuous change to indirect speech past perfect continuous. Direct speech simple past change to indirect speech past perfect. Direct speech past continuous change to indirect speech past perfect continuous. Direct speech past perfect change to indirect speech past perfect. Direct speech simple future shall will change to indirect speech would. Direct speech future continuous shall will be indirect speech would be. Direct speech future perfect shall will have indirect speech would have. 9. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, words in the direct speech expressing nearness in time and place are changed in the indirect speech to corresponding words of remoteness. Page 367. রিপোর্টিং ভার্বটি পাস্ট টেন্সে থাকলে উক্তিটির স্থান এবং কালের নৈকাট্য প্রকাশে ব্যবহৃত শব্দ পরোক্ষ উক্তিতে পরিবর্তিত হয়ে যায়। টুডে চেঞ্জেস টু দ্যাট ডে অর দ্য সেম ডে। টুমরো চেঞ্জ টু দ্য নেক্সট ডে, দ্য ফলোয়িং ডে। Yesterday changes to the day before or the previous day. Next week or month or year changes to the following week, month or year. Last week or month or year changes to the previous week or month or year. Now changes to then. Ago changes to before. Here change to there. This change to that. 10. If the reporting verb is in the present tense, words in the direct speech expressing nearness in time and place are not changed in the indirect speech. রিপোর্টিং ভার্বটি প্রেজেন্ট টেন্সে থাকলে ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচে ব্যবহৃত নৈকট্যসূচক স্থান ও কালবাচক শব্দের কোনো পরিবর্তন ঘটে না। 11. If the reporting verb is in the past tense, models are changed. A, can, may, must are changed to corresponding past models could, might, had to respectively. B, should, would, could, might, ought to do not change. রিপোর্টিং ভার্বটি পাস্ট টেন্সে থাকলে মডেল এর পরিবর্তন ঘটে। 12. The quotation marks and the comma after the introductory part are deleted. The initial capital letter of the reported speech is to be changed to a small letters. Indirect speech এ ডাইরেক্ট স্পিচের আগে ব্যবহৃত কমা এবং উদ্ধৃতির চিহ্ন ব্যবহার করা হয় না। পরিবেশিত উক্তিটি এর শুরু ক্যাপিটাল লেটারকে স্মল লেটারে পরিবর্তন ঘটানো হয় শুধুমাত্র আই এবং অন্য কোনো প্রপার নাউন বাদে। পরবর্তী অংশ পরবর্তী ফাইলে।